Hey guys, Goldstein here. I'm standing right off of Route 60, and as you can see, what I'm looking at right now are the metal barricades that we have to hide behind just in order to take a bus to Jerusalem, which is really, without traffic, 12 minutes from here. So 12 minutes from the capital of Israel. We, Israeli citizens, de facto rulers of this land, with one of the strongest militaries and intelligence services, Air Force in the world, we have to hide behind concrete barriers so that they can continue driving freely down the street. And I want you to watch for a second what it looks like right now, because Shabbat starts in just around 10 minutes. Right now you're going to see the entire street filled with Arab vehicles. And this is precisely where the brother and sister were walking down the street, right here. Just trying to get to the protected zone back there. And they didn't make it in time. An Arab in a vehicle went right over this sidewalk and knocked them into these rocks over here. The car flipped over right behind where that soldier's standing. And what's the response from the Israeli government? A government that I respect, but a response that I don't respect. It's a response of weakness. That's not to say that these brave warriors standing right here are weak. That's not to say we as a people are weak. That's not to say we don't have an amazing leader for this country. It's simply a voice of reason. That if terrorists are driving stolen vehicles down the street, wouldn't we be better served if our soldiers, our brave, wonderful soldiers of Israel, were standing in front of the Arab villages, stopping these vehicles from exiting? Now I get it. It doesn't mean just because you check a car, that car can't be used in a terror attack. It certainly can. But the point is, nothing is being done. Nothing. Nothing. Are they stopping their driving at all? Nothing. They have no hardships. Zero. Look at this. Mercedes. You're going to see Range Rovers, BMWs. All these beautiful vehicles are Arab vehicles. There's literally no deterrence to stop the savage murderers from once again jumping this curb, running people over, because the soldiers are way down there. How does that help us if they're way down there and that beautiful apartheid Audi decides to run me over right now? Right now. You see how fast they're driving? That's how fast these two siblings were hit by these savages. It's that simple. You can try to be politically correct. You can try to hope the world loves you. The world hates you. You're a Jew. My God. Is 2,000 plus years of the worst horror and torture that any group of people has ever received, is that not enough for you to understand that already? Stop trying to get the world to love you. Stop. It's sad. The world despises the light of the Jewish nation. And look at this, apartheid Audi. I mean, this is live. Wait till I release my video next week about what I've recorded. Just take a look for a second. While our children of Elazar, while our children are being run over, while our daughters are being blown up by IEDs at springs that are located around the corner from where tens of thousands of Israelis live. The enemy of Israel drives BMWs, Range Rovers, and Land Cruisers. I mean, right here. I mean, you can see it all. I mean, that's an Israeli Arab who has full access to everywhere. There's no end to it. And again, success is beautiful. To be able to afford a nice vehicle no matter what God you decide to bow down to or not. I could care less. But the idea that they are quite literally destroying our nation, blowing up our daughters, and then having absolute freedom to continue running people over as they see fit, if you can find logic to that on any level whatsoever, I'd love to hear it. We're at a point where Jews have to run down this street. Look, let me show you what it's like. You cross there, you stand in the middle of this horrible road, right where that sign and that light is. You have to stand there because the light doesn't change on time. And after you run across, then like Frogger, you got to dodge these psychopaths that are driving at 140 kilometers an hour. And that's every second of every day. I mean, look at the Mercedes. Apartheid Mercedes. Beautiful. Beautiful. You can't make this shit up, can you? So why are we as Jews running down the street looking for safety instead of walking down the street at 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning with absolute certainty that we as Jews flying that flag can walk anywhere in this country we choose. Anywhere. Anywhere. I should be able to walk right through what they call Ramallah. Here, another apartheid BMW. How many luxury cars do you see where you live in a 60-second period? And understand, every single vehicle here costs double what it costs in the United States of America. And every vehicle being driven right now is either being driven by an Arab that's under the Pakistani Authority, under the PLO, the terrorists, or it's an Arab with Israeli citizenship. Where's the justice? Where's the justice for our daughters? Where's the justice for our sons? Where's the justice for the children of Israel who are going to be putting on the uniform of the IDF to protect this land? What are we going to tell them? That we're going to send them into Gaza and let 70 of them die so we don't accidentally hurt a Gazan civilian? That is the truth of what's going on here. We are being treated as expendable. And we're not expendable. There isn't a person living in this community right here that doesn't love this land more than you do. There isn't a person living in this community right here, or anywhere around me that wouldn't give their life for this land and have given their lives for this land. What are you doing wherever you're watching this to spread the message of reality about what's happening in this land when a 17-year-old daughter of Israel is run down, when a 17-year-old daughter of Israel is blown up? Do you care? Kol Yisrael Arevim Ze Lazeh. My daughter is yours. Your daughter is mine. Our children are one. If you fail to see it that way, then you need to study up on who we are as a nation. We are Am Yisrael, eternal. We rise above time. Thousands of years ago, they kicked us out of this land. They renamed this land Palestina, Syria. And from that point on, we've been scattered to the four corners of the earth. And if you're watching it, and you're a Jew, and you're at one of those four corners, you gotta actually understand a concept that might blow your mind. This gravel, this road, this grass, those trees, those flags, and those soldiers are all yours. This is your eternal heritage. And that is what they despise, that we have come home. If you want to fight terror, if you want to support Israel, jump on an airplane and come home. Come feel what it means to be a part of a nation. I gotta go. Shabbat is coming. Much love to you all. Keep your eyes open this Shabbat. If you have a synagogue you're going to, make sure somebody's posted at the doors. If you're going to church on Sunday, make sure your security team understands that they have to keep their eyes open. I've said it a million times and I'll say it a million more. Violence and terror happens so fast and it changes your entire world. You've got to be prepared. Here's another apartheid Range Rover. Apartheid Range Rover, guys. Here, next to an apartheid Mercedes-Benz. Woo! This is getting more and more difficult by the second. It's tough living under Israeli rule. Real tough. It's wild. We're getting run over and blown up. And as they drive past here, I stand up here and I watch them. They drive past here and they clap and they sing and they raise their music at exactly the point where these two children were run over, where one is fighting for his life right now. Anyways, God bless you all from Israel. I got to get going for Shabbat. I got to patrol. We got to keep this land safe. We got to keep ourselves strong. Yes, they are killing us at times. And yes, it seems when that happens that there's no tomorrow. And how can we possibly ever come up from this sadness? But that is who we are as a people. Take it or leave it. There is going to be pain. There is going to be sadness. There will be death. This is a war between good and evil. It's so clear. All you have to do is open your eyes. Let's wish our Chayalim, our soldiers of Israel, a Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Ohavim otcha. We love you all over the world. Let's tell this soldier how much we love him. Shabbat Shalom. We love you very much. The whole world loves you. You're an amazing hero. Guys, much love from beautiful Israel. Have an amazing Shabbat. And as much as you want to allow this to bring you down, you gotta bring yourself back up. You've gotta maintain your pride. You can't let yourself be brought into the gutter. We are the nation of Israel, and we have to continue spreading light. We have to continue showing our strength. We have to continue building this magnificent land, and we all have to continue unifying underneath this flag. Whether you believe in religion or God or not, I don't care. I don't care. What I do care about is that all of us, no matter where you are in the world, we can all unite under a flag of truth. Under a flag of greatness, under a flag that has been the hope of a nation for 2,000 years. And I'll be damned if any of us are going to allow that to stop now. Our future here is magnificent. The question is, are you joining us or are you staying where you are? That's it. That's the only question. If it's tugging on you, come home. Kol Yisrael arevim zeh lezeh, Am Yisrael chai. Shabbat Shalom. I love you all.